పవని నీకు కూడా పర్మిషన్ ఇచ్చాను. సో yesterday we discussed how to do with we try to like no sorry, so yesterday we discussed about try catch, throw and rethrow, and then terminate workflow, then followed by so web application like no open application, and then we have seen close tab, correct, and then we have seen like no click activity and all right, and then like no screen scraping, data scraping we have seen, right. Praveen, please record it. So now we will discuss see actually in most of the interview questions whatever I have attended recently, so they give once like no, they will give one site, that means one URL, and then they will search for. See, I have seen most of the assignments. So usually like no whenever you are attending an interview, so they will ask you to like no to test whether you have an experience on UiPath or not. People say that's what like no people I have seen like no even in my like no real time when the people are working on different platforms, not on like no RPA, maybe either whatever the tool it might be, whether it is a UiPath, Blue Prism, or Automation Anywhere. So people just usually go and attend the interview. They doesn't know how to do that. Simply they will like no go to Google and Google it like no what are the interview questions. Simply they will go and like no mug it, and they will attend the interviews. I have seen lot of people. Even like no when I was in like no my previous company HCL, and like no another company I used to I saw a lot of people used to do that. Then they discuss like no whenever you come out of that interview, they discuss like hey, what are the questions you get. They will take all the interview questions, and like no again they will go and like no they will search in Google, and like no again they will like no go through that what are the answers, like that. See, I have like no there are nearly 10 to 15 people are there. Every like no they used to attend Saturday Sunday, each and every Saturday Sunday they attend and see whether they like know how they are asking. Most of the people got the jobs also, they doesn't know anything. That is the reason most of the people used to conduct assignments. See, whenever the assignment is there in a company, they never attend. They will attend interviews only if there is a interview without any assignments. So here we need to my requirement is, this is the real time scenario where I have faced even day before yesterday also, but not this site, which is very similar. I forgot that site. How to read all this data. All the data means, see how many how many values are displayed in this. We have to read all the all this entire page we have to read. Don't think that we have to read only the first value, but we have to read all the what all the values are displayed over here in this page. We have to read all the values. So this is my requirement, and I have to, if you know that then they will see that whether you are able to do it or not. If they are able to do that, immediately they will go for next question. So application URL. So directly I am giving this site. So otherwise I do one thing, .com .in. This is for India, right? Yes. So open browser, right? In the open browser, application URL. In the application URL, so here what is the next step I need to do? When I open a page, I have to search, right? I need to pass value into this. I need to search. See, whatever the value. See, I'm just giving an hint or example. Samsung.
డబ్బా
And
ఇది
click
కాల్
on.
పెడుతున్నాను.
Sorry.
వద్దులే కింద పడుద్ది.
Let me go on. Anyone else? So here I have to enter Samsung mobiles. Okay, so this value I need to enter into this box. How can I do that? So in order to enter the data into the anyone, like now whether it is a text box or whether it is a drop down or it is a whatever it may be. So if it is a like now whether we are able to input the data into that field. So for that what we have to use, there is an activity called type into. See, keyboard type into. Under keyboard, just drag and drop into this. So whenever you drag and drop into here, just indicate element inside browser. So first of all you have to select this. Okay. So now see. So where we have to enter the data. Just go to that place and click on that area. Just click it. That's it. You don't need to do anything. Okay. When you do that, we have different properties. Delay after, delay before, display name. What is this? Enter, search. What is the text? So usually, like no, we won't hard code the text over here. How we will do that? Either we will take the data from, for example, let us consider this is a web application where we have to enter the data into that field. That means let us say it is a text box or a drop down. So you will get the values in a config file, or like no, data will be in Excel. You will read the data from Excel and put it into one data table. From the data table you have to pass it, right, by using for each. Like that there are hundreds of customers data when you you need to process. So in that case you will pass the value as current road dot item of that column name we have to provide, right? So here I am providing here search. String. Samsung mobiles. So take this value, come over here. So in the text, see, a value for a required activity argument text was not supplied. So here it is. This is what we gave, right? Search. And come over here, just change the scope. And then activate. What is activate? Activate is nothing but so whenever you are passing a value to this field is active. That is called activate. Activate the field whenever you are entering the data. Okay, come over here. Alter if disabled. No. Click before typing. This is for this is what? Click before typing. That means it will activate the field. So this is called it's a field. We can call it as a field or element. So there are a lot of synonyms for this. You don't need to get confused. Don't get confused about. Okay, this is, see, when we will use it. For example, this element was not focused, that means this element was not enabled. Okay, then some of the application doesn't uh, whenever you select this element, this will not we cannot enter the data into this. In that case, we will use all this: click before typing, delay between keys, deselect at end, empty field. If already there is some value is there, no, so already I have put some value inside this. So here it is, what was there, Samsung Sam, there was some values, right? Already some values were there. So this, what it does, it will empty. Before emptying the, see, this always needs to be checked, because already some values are there. You don't want to keep the same values, you want to enter the new value which is the client provided, and simulate click. Now it is simulated type. So yesterday we have seen simulate click, right? So when it is a click activity, so we will get the property name as simulate click. When it is a type into activity, we will get the type activity. That is the difference. But when in terms of what is that functionality or features, there is no difference. Come to the target. So this is also one of the very important property. Wait for ready. Okay. So wait for ready will have, this is very important. What is the difference between timeout and wait for ready? Or what is the functionality of timeout? Timeout is, see, for example, we supposed to enter the data here for searching, that means Samsung mobiles. If this field we won't get it, that means this element will not be visible, or we will not found this. So in that case, it will wait for 30 seconds. By default, timeout is 30 seconds. That means 30,000 milliseconds is nothing but 30 seconds. So wait for activity to run before an error is thrown. Got it? So specify the wait of time to wait before the activity to run is run before error is thrown. Ante అది ఎర్రర్ త్రో చేసే ముందు, సో బిఫోర్ థ్రోయింగ్ ఎన్ ఎర్రర్, it will wait for 30 seconds. So in between, if in between 30 seconds, that means below 30 seconds, if you are if it was not able to identify, then it will throw an error. That is the timeout. So and wait for ready. So when it comes to the wait for ready, there are three types of values for this property, none, interactive, and complete. What is this? Before performing the action, wait for the target to become ready. That means wait for ready means, so what is the element we are supposed to do some actions on that the element, before doing that, see, before performing the actions, it will wait for the target to become ready. The following options are available: none, so it doesn't wait for the target to be ready. So if you select none, it will not wait whether that field is ready or not. Okay, it never care about that. Next, interactive. So always we will select interactive most of the cases, whenever you are working. So until waits until only a part of the app is loaded. That means whenever it is loading a page, so then you are trying to add the data or type the data into that. So just part of that element will be active, then only immediately it will be ready to get it and complete. So it will wait until the entire element has been loaded, that is until the completion of that. Waits until only the part of, and then complete means wait for the entire apps to be loaded. That means entire application is loading, so it will wait for. Okay, the first one is none is for, it will not wait to wait until entire element loaded. Second one is interactive, it will wait until part of the app is loaded. Complete waits for the entire app to be loaded. Okay, this is very good, you have to remember. See, if you don't know what is this, wait for ready. The only thing is docs.uipath.com.
Daddy, I'm sleeping. Good night.
See, there are a lot of delay after timeout. Specify the amount of time to wait for a specified element to be found before an error is thrown. Delay after adds a pause after the activity in milliseconds. So adds a pause before the activity. Okay, before the activity it will add the pause. Pause means delay. Okay, it will stop to execute the process. So interactive. So on that, this can be both the desktop applications and web applications. See, for Internet Explorer and others. So web control tag is used to check if the ready state of the HTML document is complete. Under the target it will be wait for ready, see interactive. Okay, so there are following some contents: open application, attach browser, open browser. So you will see this later. Okay, so now come here. What are the properties? So selector is there. What is this selector? So whenever you are here indicate on element screen, right? Screen. Whenever you select that one, and whenever you go and over wherever the application is open, or page is open, so you will select one particular element, right? So that is called selector. See what is there. So selector is by default what is the what is the application we open? The browser we opened is a Chrome. So that is what here we got it, chrome.exe. And what is the URL? Amazon.in. So what is the type? It's a text, right? So web control tag and type. So the first two are common because like now whether you are using Chrome browser or IE browser or Edge or Firefox. And then what is the URL? Then followed by, this is a web application, so we will get web control tag. What is that? It is a input. So we are providing input, right? So here it is a validate. That means, so whatever the value we provided or whatever the value we have selected that element, whether it is a valid or not. So by clicking on this, it will see if it will be green and tick. Marked as tick means it is validated. So if it is not validated, you will get red and it is a cross symbol is there. Cross symbol will be there. That is called it is not completed. It is an error. And then indicate element. So what is this? Indicate element is nothing but when you click on this, see, like now in between we have opened one tab, right? That is the reason it is going. And like now what is the recent, like now what is that? Web application we open, that will be get like now open. So before doing the development, before like now identifying some of the elements, you should not open any one of the like now page. If you open, you have to close it. And what is the element you would like to identify? Only that element should be active at that moment. Okay, just click on like no click on escape. Okay, so now just go, so indicate element. So already we selected this, right? So again if you want to select it, so then we will get indicate element, and then we'll have a highlight. What is this? Click on this. So which one we have identified? We have identified the text box, right? So whenever I click on this highlight, so immediately it will go on, say highlighted in this area only. It will not highlighted entire page. Like now that is indicate element on the screen. That is called element, where you go and identify the element. Okay, now everything is okay. So for example, so there is one more here. Like now here I go and do this, right? So there is one more way. So here there are three bars. Just select this and so indicate on screen. So you have seen right there, indicate on element and highlight that element, and like now another one is browse. So here edit selector, open in UI Explorer. If you want to open in UI Explorer, we can use it. Okay, and then change informative screenshot, remove information screenshot, and then show informative screenshot. So here I am like now using edit selector. So if it is failed to perform, that means like no element was not identified properly, so we will get an exception. So you don't need to worry about that exception or an error. So just go and reselect it. That's it. And check the attributes. These are all the attributes. What are the attributes has been selected? I will tell you this later. Okay, so now come over here. What is the text we passed? Search. Under search we have given Samsung mobiles. So whenever you are providing a search, here I provided, right? And then here you will be able to see one drop down. Come here, select this. Say after search, what we have to do? We have to enter, right? So I don't want to go for like no to do one more click event or like no for like no enter some end. So here itself I can use. So here just click on enter. So automatically it will add something like plus. Okay, so it is enter, right? Where is enter? So here it is enter. Okay, so whenever you enter, automatically this came. Here only one plus. What does this means? So after search, whatever the value it is there, and then it will press enter. So that is the option here. Okay, so you just go here, and so you want to press tab or you want to press escape. You don't want to press S, or like no, you don't want to like no keep. Okay, now just open this. We will run it. See, it is open. Oh, so plus come here and just click like no, see whatever the like no value you want to select down. Okay, or number enter like no, see f1 f2 f3 f4 like no home like no home insert. Okay, left multiplication numbers and tab. Okay, whatever it may be, like no, whatever you want to press from the keyboard. Okay, just click on yes. Now we will see how it will react. We'll see now whether after so it is not at all. Search. Hmm. Okay. So I don't want to waste time. So for time being, what we do, So there is a search button, right? So here click. So what is that? Click, mouse click. So I don't want to use any enter over there. I just make it as search. So indicate element and then select this search icon. Okay, come over here and then select as click type nothing. Okay, wait for ready. We will select as interactive. So after this, which I don't want to select anything, simulate click, just select it. So what is this? So rename this as click on search button. Okay, so what will happen? So it's search. So whatever the data we entered, that value has been entered into the search box and click on search button. So now we have to read it, correct? Just open this. So in order to read for each and every value, what is the brand of what is the starting value of each and every mobile, what is the what are all the mobiles are available and what is the configuration and then price of each mobile. So here we have an option called, see, this is represents in the form of tables, not a normal text, it's not a plain text, right? So it should be in the, see, each and everything there is one value and then followed by some price was there. So for each and everything that is the same, correct, right? So here, come over here. See, there is an option called data scraping. See, this is for extract structured data from a browser application or document to a data table. Okay, so whenever we get it, yesterday we have seen, right, this. So then extract wizard come and then so open your browser application or document, navigate to where you want to extract data from and then press next in this dialog and however the mouse cursor over a data source field and click that field and click on next. Now where you have to select, so now I want to see what is my target is I want to select or extract each and every mobile in this page and price as well. So to create a pattern you need to indicate a similar field. Okay, so first one, so next, so now we are going to select only the model names, not the price of each and every model. So what is this? Column name is model name and extract the URL. That means URL is what is the URL we extracted? That is, here it is, URL library and click on next. See, so what are all the data is there, entire data has been come into here. So how many rows are there here? We don't know, but what are the values are displayed in this tab. That means in this particular page all the values has been loaded into. See, I got it all values. Hmm? See. So, edited data definition and maximum number of results. So it is 100. Extract a correlated data, no. And here click on finish. So when you click on finish, indicate a next link. Is data spanning multiple pages? Because this we read it for only one page. The same information is available in another page. So here it is, like now page one. This is the page one and page two. Like now we have page two also, right? So we want to read the page two. So what are the information are there in the page two? I would like to read it. Yes. Indicate. So it could be a next button, an arrow. Press S to indicate it. Yes. So we have to. I just clicked on press. Okay. And come over here. Extract. Okay. After that, what was happened? It was closed. That means that is the only thing we have to do. And come over here. So display name is do. So come here and check the properties. See maximum number of results and weight, all these things, simulate, click, and like no. So where the data is being displayed, and the data is being displayed in the extracted data table. So now attach browser, click on extract data table dot rows count. So then we will get whether it reads all the data or not. So it is done, right? We'll go and see. Oh, what happened? So we did not get, I believe. The thing is, here there are two data table, extracted data table. So the system doesn't know which one might need to go and execute it. Oh, we got a still it is executing. Sorry. I thought it is finished. So we got it a total 22, but we'll go and see. So how many rows? Go to second tab. Actually we supposed to get a lot, I believe. You know how many rows are there? So this is how we will read it. Extract a data table. So it is going for each and every page and reading the data. So that is why it is clicking on each and every page now. Got it? How it is executing. This is the last page, I believe. So even though it is displaying only 22.5, but like now we have seen that like now it is going for each and every page and like now read all the values. Okay, so maybe so it gives the correct result only, so it never failed it. So this is the way you have to do that. For example, say I want to read this value and the price also. So this is the assignment. Can you do that? You try tomorrow and like no, let us know. If you are not able to do, we will speak that. So scraping data. Sorry, so yesterday even we have seen that scraping. Scraping. Yeah, like no, lot of values are there to like no, lot of ways are there to discuss about. So I am going to data tables.net. There is one like no site. Using data table examples. What is this? This so we have a table like now here, okay, and we have actually I am searching for ox.uapath.com products. So I want to read this data. So what is the options are available? See, for example, I want to read this localization support, or I want to read this introduction. I want this. See, I don't want to read entire this one. I would like to read only one particular element. That means one particular item or value, one particular value from the page. See, because now we do not have time to discuss about screen scraping, so there are lot of things to discuss. It at least it will take 1 hour session. So we have seen how to use data extraction. So I will see one more what is that one more activity called get text. Control, drag and drop into this, indicate element inside browser. See, okay. So I would like to read only this particular value. I don't want read anything. So in the get text, what is the output? So here it is, control K value. So what is the value we took, that value we will get it. See, always the best practice is use this one. Okay. So here get text means get value. So what is this site? So in the application URL, I have to pass entire this value. So here use right line and paste the value into what is this value, right? So come here, change the scope. That's it. See, if you did not get what is the value we have created, the reason behind is scope. That's it. Change the scope and see, we got the right. So by using get text, I can read whatever the, so I can read this one, I can read this one, whatever it may be, I can read it. And so and tomorrow we'll see how to read this one, or how to, by using different activities are available and how to use different activities. See, now I'm getting sleep, I don't have to spend much time. Okay, tomorrow actually there is one team, those team is working only in US shift. They are coming at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So I need to set up meeting with them and gather the requirements. That's why, and it was getting delayed. Otherwise we should have at 8:30 to 9:30. Okay, I will try to, because one whenever we require one person, that person is having another meeting at the same time, there will be a conflict. So we have to check for all the people's feasibility time, and we need to schedule the calls. Okay, once we gather the requirements, then we do not have any struggle like this, but we will have it easy as usual. Okay friends, we'll see tomorrow. Okay, okay then, thank you. Any questions?